Hello everybody, it's me, Arkma. Welcome back to some more Melty Blood type Lumina. Last time, just in general, we did the first boss rush. And now that that's done, we're back to doing some character things. Last time we did Saber. And now we're in DLC. So for this, we're going to be doing all of Dead Apostle Noel's missions. A little bit here. So let's get started. Maybe. There we go. All right. I'm going to be 100%. This is my first time actually playing her. And let's just see. Like, I know what she has because I fought against her, but I've never actually played as her at all. So first we got quarter circle forward A. Sends out some little, some big spear needle things. And then hitting A again does a dash in. And it does a hitbox as well. Then we can do B, which is a straight ahead. So A goes slightly down angled. B goes straight ahead. And then hitting back B, she does a second set angled sharply down. If you just hit B, you get the little launcher there, just the dash in. So you can probably do something like this. With that last hit being 236C. Just yeeting a bunch of those. I think that was 3 sets. Next up, we got quarter circle back. So this is a setup. So this, normal. This, it goes a bit further away. The super sets 3. So the regular one just set 2. And this sets 3. Now, one thing I'm going to mention, because if you ever play against a Dead Apostle Noel or you are picking up this character, you're probably going to use this or see this. So that is back BC. That is an overhead. And it is very good when your opponent is not ready to react to it. So like, let's say you're kind of running around, you're throwing this stuff out. You do that, that's an overhead. And that's a pretty far overhead. So it'll kind of set you up to start with your, I guess your knockdown / O key pressure. So like, you knock them down, and then you kind of set up for what's coming next. So let me quickly go through the rest of these. Next up is DP. It's a pretty good DP. It does leave you vulnerable if it's blocked, but it isn't too bad. It's got a good few hits to it. You can always moondrive it and then lead it into some other things. Next is double down. So A, it's pretty fast. B is a little slower. C is a bit bigger, I believe. Yeah. So this is important just because if we do some setup stuff, and then we do this. So doing the 2-2 and then an input will actually activate those needles on the ground. So depending on the button, you'll activate them differently. So if I do A, that first one is activated. If I do down, down B, the second one, the further one is activated. Let me see. And then if I do 2-2C, both of them activate at the same time. Now this is really good because if you do this, you get them knocked down. You can kind of set up your O key pressure this way. So you're like this, and like this. Okay. So you can do movement stuff to kind of play around. You can threaten grab instead of doing a button. Or, you know, if you kind of run up, you could do that instead to bait out the grab. There's a lot more things you can do. Again, I don't play this character, but I've seen a decent amount of what people do with this character. And this knockdown is going to be what you're looking for. It is very scary Oki. I think it's definitely one of the... I think out of like some of the characters with a similar idea on knockdown, I think she has a really good set of pressure here. Let us move on though to air. First circle forward A. It's basically the same thing as it is on the ground. It still sends it a slight angle with A, and you get an aerial dash out of it. B goes straight ahead, and then if you back, it does the same sharp angle. And then C is a launch of 3 sets. Next up, quarter circle A, or quarter circle back A. Does a very sharp angle and a jump back. B, very similar. I think the angle is slightly different. So the A is like more down. The B is more like, is slightly more to the right. And then C, I think it's just a super version. And then we got our arc drive. That's a lot of things. Now, if I don't remember, let me see. Okay, so if you miss this super, yeah, you see that? So if you miss the super, it's still technically going on, but so if you miss that initial bit, another one should still appear above you? Yeah, so you just got to be careful about that and kind of keep on your toes, even when it misses. And we got our last arc. Yeah, that is whatever present was in there, not having a good time. And same thing with the last arc. There we go. Basically the same thing, just gonna do more damage based on how much heat you have. I did not realize she's doing a little dance over there. Alright, that's all of our moves, so let's get into some combos. We got a rapid combo. Get through that. Ends with an aerial grab after 3 air hits. And then we got C. And then we got 2A. Next up, we got some intermediate combos. There we go. Not too bad. Next up is with down C. Basically a rapid combo with a jump cancel at the end. And all right, that's pretty good. A nice combo starter off of 5B. So you do B, C, down C, A, 2, 3, 6, A, and then another dash with that. I think you can do like. Oh wait. I'm trying to. Oh, I don't have meter. I was thinking what I can do there is do 214C or quarter circle back C. After that. That way you can kind of set up knockdown after and finish with some heavier damage. Yeah, so something like that, because it'll let you set up. All right, back to our regularly scheduled mission mode. All right, next up, off a shield counter. Just a basic basic combo. What am I doing wrong? Oh wait, I jump canceled like an idiot. There we go. That was a little silly. All right, next up, arc drive combo, very basic. So you're gonna do down C, charge C. This is not a low. Yeah, so this is not a low. Despite it kind of looking like it, it's actually going to be high. So if I set them to, I believe it is, they can shield that high. If they shield low, I believe they're getting hit by that. Just wanted to point that out. Oh, whoops. All right, and that leads into arc drive. Very simple, does a good amount of damage. Whew. I mean, you probably definitely are going to have better combos, but just as a basic combo with 3-bar, that's not the worst. All right, back BC. Yeah, that's a nice little combo there to get off the overhead. That 2C, the low sweep, got a good amount of range on it, so by doing this, you get that. And it sets up. All right, this is your DP EX move. This is 3BC. It's a very quick option, and as long as your opponent is hitting a button, you're not in the worst spot. You can jump cancel it. And we got our first expert combo. There we go. Pretty simple. Starting off with 2A. It does that same dash in after the projectile. Next up, in the corner. Okay, so this is forward C. only forward C, so if you don't charge it, it just kind of shoots it. If you charge it, it actually goes a little faster. Oh, wrong button. Oh, I keep DPing there. Oh, I was not ready for the launcher after, so we're gonna do C, core circle A, then C. There we go. I actually did a really good amount of damage. Now we're gonna do down C, charge A. There's that poke again. Into a DP. Now this charge C is actually 2 hits. Gotta make sure. These moves kind of mess me up sometimes. It says aerial high jump. All right, yeah, I'm gonna need that extra little high jump there. The 2 to 9 kind of jump to follow through. That's gonna hurt my hand. Okay, so then after that we do B on a delay. Then we should land at that point to do B. 2-2-A, and then 2-3-6-BC. Oh, that's a charged aerial C specifically. Okay, noted. I would like to note, you can in fact buffer that high jump. I just gotta be faster on that 2-2-A. Oh, I was too late. Did I get it? Hey, there we go. That's some nice damage. Next up, quarter circle back B, so we're setting up. Wait, okay, so it's a basic launcher combo, essentially. So you're essentially using that range of setting up the needles there to catch your opponent off guard. You could even do it with back BC, I think, if you're a little closer. Oh, there we go. So you can do that. There we go. Yeah, so doing that with overhead sets up good. You can do the regular one to force them to block, and if they don't block, you get that. Very cool, very cool. All right, back BC in the air. This time, instead of the overhead, it is a funny button. The funny needles. So they want me to do a delayed jump cancel air dash into a charge C? Huh. Okay, this might take me a little bit. Oh, because she has one of those, the vertical air dashes, where she just goes straight ahead. I hate these. They make me sad. Oh, okay. This is way easier if you have a button mapped for air dash. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, and that's finishing off of a super. Okay. That's not bad. That took me a lot longer than I was hoping for, but at the same time, I'm glad it didn't last forever. All right, this is our last combo. We got an air dash. So, more air dash shenanigans. So we're doing a regular aerial C. Okay. So we're going to use this. Ah. Almost. Almost, almost. Oh, wait, it wanted... Oh, it wanted me to launch. Okay, okay, okay. I did not read that part ahead of my sight reading. There we go. All right. That jumping C was giving me a little trouble, but I got it. I got it. Well, that's the end of all the missions. If we go back to the single player mode, you can see that it is all done. 100%. So next time, on Melty Blood type Lumina, we'll hop in on the story. And, you know, I'm going to be honest. I haven't... look, the CL route in Tsukihime isn't translated yet in the remake. So, as the time of recording. So I have no idea what happened here, but all I can tell from the words in this character's name, she did something wrong. Well, I'll see you then.